What's up, losers, and welcome. I knew you'd like that, Chad. Welcome to our second time. What is it if it's not inaugural and it's your second time? Are we bi now?
Annual.
Second annual.
I've been bi since birth. You're born that way.
Biannual, whatever it is. Chad, I'll introduce you later. Welcome to our second ever, with the biggest prize in gaming in all of history, the fall 2024 Respawn Empire Gaming-Athlon. Not Olympics. Gaming-Athlon is what we're doing today. 4 contestants, 4 events, only 1 champion. I'm going to introduce these contestants. Most of them are different from last time. Some of them are the same. Let's see if someone can defend their title. We'll get to that. Actually, speaking of the past champ, Joel Campos. Hello, it's you. Tell us who you are.
Former champion. I'm here. My name is Joel. I just beat Jedi Survivor 20 minutes ago. I exist here on the internet. I was going to try and hold out until like the champions only edition of this show when you just have all the champs battle against each other, but I was forced to be here by Adam.
Forced to be here. That's an interesting way to talk about it. Thank you, man who is a minority owner in the Chicago Bears. Next up, introducing Chad Michael Lennis. What's up, bud?
Hey, so I know that you were the host and you were in control of my destiny for the next hour and a half-ish. So thank you so much for letting me be here. Returning champion coming back to defend my title, too. You didn't acknowledge that, but I just wanted to make that known. But
did you win a Gaming-Athlon?
I won...
No.
I won at Mint Hill Madness once when I was a kid. I won an inflatable Spider-Man that was about 3 feet tall. I cut a slit in the back of it and wore that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a winner.
The origins of the Taco Bell killer. Chad, where can people find you online?
Chad Mike Innes, at Chad Mike Innes, INNIS, everywhere. And then also if you just Google cool dude, I'm probably somewhere on that image search.
Love it. All right, next up, we have a new person to all of this whole thing. My buddy and my favorite I only like 2 people from your podcast. Zanger's one of them, and you're the other one. Everybody welcome Toby Von Doom. Toby, what's going on?
Oh, nothing much. Hey, I am one half of the Secret Levels podcast, and, this is weird because I'm usually the host of our Retro Olympics, which we just got through recording last weekend, and it'll be up this Friday. So it's actually nice to be a contestant in something and see if I'm knowledgeable rather than just make fun of everyone for missing the questions. So pretty excited.
Love to see it. Where people find your stuff? Secret Levels podcast on
secretlevels.com. Yeah, on all the major podcasting platforms, Apple, Spotify. You can follow us on all the social media at Secret Levels Pod.
Very good. I'd say the best episodes of your shows are the ones that either Zanger is on or the ones that me and Chad came and won the Retro Olympics.
Y'all, yeah, I forgot. Past
we nailed it.
Retro Olympic champions, yeah.
And Adam was high on pain meds the whole time, too.
He was doping. We still got to look in the rule book about that.
And last but not least, sorry I don't know much about you because Cozy refused to give me a dossier. It's Brennan.
I'm pretty sure I told you. I told you the fast facts about Brennan.
He said some yokel's going to come on here. I'm not going to tell you.
I definitely told Adam more than that. That's false information.
Brennan, please tell us about yourself.
Yeah, I work in the animation industry. I've had a lot of different jobs under that umbrella. Lifelong video game fan. You can find me on Instagram at Brendan Bova. It's pretty easy.
Very cool. Are you good at video game trivia is the question.
I think I'm like a 7 out of 10.
Honestly, that's fine. That's good more enough. Than enough to win here. You'll be good.
The rest is luck anyway, and whether or not he likes you that day.
Well, that's true. I'll explain how Gaming-Athlon works, right? Scoring goes like this. Each event, again, we have 4 events. Each one is individually scored. Based on the scoring per event, the contestant gains either a gold, silver, or bronze medal. At the end of the event, the medals are accumulated to determine the champion. I will count them myself this time, as there was some chicanery last time. The theme of this fall athlon, last time was summer. We were themed after, competition and teamwork. This one is the fall athlon. It's all about spooks and scares. Maybe this comes out in October for non-Patreon people, so maybe it makes sense for this to be based around horror stuff. We'll see when we get there. So the 4 events are how long to beat the quiz, gaming this or that, who am I, and finally 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon as being John Malkovich. The listeners have spoken, best event of all time. It's very interesting. But we're going to start first with this or that. I'll explain to you what this or that is, but we're coming to our first round. So there are 3 rounds of 5 prompts apiece. I'll give you names that appear in one of 2 franchises. You must correctly identify which franchise it is part of. Correct answers earn a single point. So basically, is this from this thing or is it from that thing? Very simple. And we have a fun graphic to go along with it. So first up, as you can see on the screen, gaming this or that, Friday the 13th, the game, or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the other video game. And we're going to start off with, if you can't get this, you don't deserve to be here, Jason Voorhees. What is Jason Voorhees? By the way, so we're going to go from left to right. So Joel, give us your first answer. What is Jason Voorhees in?
Friday the 13th, the game. Also, you could change your answer, right?
Correct.
At the
Yeah,
end?
this one you can change your
At the end of
answer.
each round.
At any point, you can change your answer before we lock in and reveal the correct answer.
Once it's locked
Can I
in,
change
you're
Joel's
done.
answer?
No, you cannot.
Damn.
Unfortunately, you cannot.
I'm also going to pretty confidently say Friday the 13th, the game.
Yeah, you can go ahead and stick me in the Friday the 13th, the game.
I'm also going to go with Friday the 13th, the game.
And there
Luckily,
we go.
you're not all idiots. Yes, it is Friday the 13th video game. That's the titular man with the hockey mask. Next up, The Hitchhiker. Chad, you can go ahead and start us off. We'll rotate as we go.
Oh, The Hitchhiker. I'm going to say... I'm not going to defend why I think this choice, but I'm going to say Texas Chainsaw Massacre, perhaps. I don't want to give any clues.
Okay. Toby?
Chainsaw Massacre.
Brennan?
I'm also going to say Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Joel, what are you going to do? Are you going to be like everyone else, or are you going to do your own thing?
Well, I know the answer. It's Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh,
Who was
really
the answer,
confident.
Yeah, likely story.
The answer is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Knew it. Y'all
Everyone
copycats.
wins.
Good job. Everyone's smart. Next up, Tommy Jarvis. We're going to start with you, Toby.
Friday.
Brennan.
you're next.
Yes. Sorry.
Not a problem.
I'm also going to go with Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
Chad?
I want to make things interesting, but I also want to win. So Friday the 13th, the game.
And the correct answer is Friday the 13th, the game.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you guys are so smart. These will not get ridiculously hard later on. Don't worry about it. Next up, Anna Flores. Brennan, we're going to start with you. Where's Anna Flores from?
I'm going to go with Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
I am going to go Friday the 13th, the game.
Ooh, we have our first split in the room.
I'm pretty sure that's Friday the 13th.
Oh,
I
sorry, I got
am gonna
confused.
say, you know, us enthusiasts, us hobbyists, the TCM is what we're gonna go with. We call it TCM.
The yellow,
wouldn't
the
it
yellow
be?
should be in the red. The yellow should be over on Friday.
Oh, my mistake. My mistake.
Nope, you're good.
And by the way, Chad, it should be TTCM, not TCM.
No,
Big
we
fan.
leave the articles off.
Yeah, you don't.
And the correct answer is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Dang.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
One for Chad and one for Brennan, right?
Correct.
Oh, y'all are smart. Look at that.
I should have let you make that mistake and just leave it over there.
I was gonna say shit. I was like, well, you know, maybe we should leave it. That's fine.
Just so you know, Cozy,
Okay.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre without the is the 2022 movie. That's what I was referring to.
That really bad Netflix movie.
Was
Uh,
that? I didn't even know it existed.
Toby
until I
loves
Googled
it.
right
It's
now.
Toby's favorite Texas
I do
Chainsaw
like that
movie.
one. It's not bad.
It's funny enough. Last but not least, Hands.
Hands.
Come back to Joel. Joel, you're going first.
Dude, I don't fucking know. Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Joel is going with TTCM.
I'm going with ESWE, the last letter of each of those words. ESWE, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Okay, I was like, I don't know.
Yeah. No one else saw where my eyes went on the screen.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
This feels like a trick because Jason has hands and so does Leatherface. But I'm going to go with Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, they don't call them leather hands, do they?
And the
That's
correct
true.
answer is TTCM.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Toby, did you actually know that?
That one, is that one of the new characters that got for DLC?
I think so. I think it was a DLC.
I don't know that one, but I know it's not in Friday because everyone is either a Jason or has a full camper name. So
First and last government name.
yeah, I just kind of took a educated guess.
You said it with such gusto.
You know,
Next up, our second of 3 rounds of prompts. Ghostbusters, Spirits Unleashed, or Dead by Daylight.
this one's gonna be rough.
This one will be very interesting. We're going to start with Chad. Chad, you're up first. The first one is the pig.
The pig.
Oink, oink.
I wonder
I
what
know
kind
there
of
was a-
piggy it is.
There was a Nicolas Cage movie about a pig somewhere, I think. And I know he's in Dead by
I think
Daylight.
it was called Pig.
Was it Pig?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Pig movie.
But I don't think that's the Nicolas Cage that's in Dead by Daylight. So I'm going to go Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed.
Would you almost say, if you wanted to see that movie, would you say, come pig? Come piggy, maybe?
Yeah, like if that movie were personified and I wanted it to get on my TV, I'd say come piggy.
Okay. Toby, please go. That's an inside joke, everybody.
I'm gonna say Dead by Daylight on this one.
I'm also going to go with Dead by Daylight. Total guess.
I'm going Dead by Daylight as well.
Oh, y'all are about to look like a bunch of
Ooh,
idiots.
The one outlier. And the correct answer is
Because I'm
Dead by
hustling you. I'm
Daylight.
hustling you. That's the strategy.
Saw. It's the Saw pig.
Yes, the Saw guy. Saw killer.
I don't know what that means.
Guy with the pig mask. Next up,
The movie Saw?
Ashley Williams. And I
Well,
think
she's
it's
definitely gonna
Toby
kill you.
first.
I'm gonna say Dead by Daylight. Groovy.
I'm also going to say Dead by Daylight.
I'm going Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed.
This sounds like the all-American girl that is trying to escape death from a serial killer and not a ghost. So I'm going to say also Dead by Daylight.
And the correct answer is D by D.
Dang.
Ashley Williams, also known as Ash Williams from The Evil Dead. That
Yeah.
man's name is Ashley. That's the kind of a joke in the movie. But yeah. Bruce Campbell is Ashley Williams, technically.
All-American girl.
Love him. That's why I gave his government name and not his nickname.
It's a delicate little lady.
Next up, the good guy. I believe Brendan goes first on this one.
Oh, I'm going to go with Dead by Daylight.
I'm going Ghostbusters again.
Well, we already had this weird, ominous The Pig, so I'm going to say the good guy is also Dead by Daylight.
Okay, now since I'm last, I can kind of talk this through.
Mm-hmm.
Dead by Daylight has a ton of characters.
You can talk
But
this through, but remember that people can still switch up their answers
Oh
before we
shit,
get
you're
to
right.
the thing.
Okay.
You
Okay.
can talk more afterwards, after we lock it in if you want.
I
to.
haven't played Ghostbusters, but I haven't played Dead by Daylight in a couple of months. So
Mhm.
that's where my dilemma is. So, a lot can change on Dead by Daylight. So I'm
Yeah.
going to say this is Ghostbusters because we've already had 2 Dead by Daylight answers also.
All right. And the correct answer is DBD.
So that was Chad and Brennan.
Nice
correct?
try, trying to goad us all away from
So
the
the
answer.
good guy, also known as Chucky the doll.
Oh,
technically the good
yeah,
guy.
that's right.
I-
That's right.
okay,
the good
see,
guy
I-
doll.
I haven't gotten that one yet. I haven't played that since he's been in there. That's
There's so much
You're
fucking
my
DLC
best
to Dead by
friend.
Daylight. It's wild. All right, moving on. Winky. Joel, I believe you start.
This is a trick. That's the name of the
Ghostbusters.
frog in Donkey Kong Country.
Ghostbusters.
Chad, you're next.
Yeah, this is Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. Has to be.
I do want to let you guys know, I don't think there was a Donkey Kong crossover with Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed. So I don't know how airtight that
Well, technically, it was
Prediction is,
Donkey
Joel,
Kong
but-
Country. No, it was Donkey Kong Country 1.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was Donkey Kong Country. Only one. Never came back in any of the sequels. He died, sadly.
That's why he's in one of these games now. Toby.
Well, since he died, he must be in Ghostbusters because it's got to be a Ghostbuster question
Oh.
eventually.
Twist.
You think?
I hope.
I'm gonna follow Toby's logic and say Ghostbusters Unleashed. Although it would be very funny if they were all dead by daylight.
I'm gonna be so mad if they were all dead by daylight.
And the correct answer is Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
There you guys go. I will say the last time we did Gaming-Athlon, I did do a this or that and only have one answer from one of them, and the other 4 were all the other thing. So, I have done that before.
That's evil.
Oh yeah, it was great.
I like it.
Last for this round, Gloom.
Gloom, that's a Pokemon.
Not the Pokemon.
Do they die when they evolve into Vileplume? Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows what happens to Pokemon?
But if they did, they'd be in Ghostbuster Spirits Unleashed, which is my guess.
I think, yeah, Chad is first, so you're going to go Ghostbusters. Okay. Toby?
I'm really thinking hard on this one. My first gut is Ghostbusters because I don't remember. I'm now that I've realized that you're using nicknames like the pig and the good guy and stuff like that. I'm trying to think if any of the characters have nicknames for Gloom, and I'm just not finding it in my.
Maybe it's one of the
brain.
original characters that are.
I know. I don't do that. You're adding more stress to this. Stop it.
I'm just saying that there are original characters in that video game.
It-
So
Just slide it to Ghostbusters, but give me one chance to maybe switch while I think.
you're allowed to before. Yeah.
I was going to say, if you watched Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, you would know his real name is Bob Gloom. Everybody knows that, you know?
Is it true?
No.
I thought you were
Freddy
making that up.
Krueger.
Yeah. I was like, I don't think so.
That's good though.
Brennan
I'm gonna go Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed.
And there we go.
and Joel.
I'm also going Ghostbusters.
And the correct answer is good old Dead by No, it's Ghostbusters.
Oh, jeez.
There you guys go. Good thinking there. All right. Now this one's a little bit different, but it's also very fun. Our last round of 5 questions is a gaming this or that, but it's between Resident Evil or Silent Hill, but these are subtitles. I'm not talking about characters. I'm not talking about I'm talking about the subtitle for the video game. So if it was
Okay.
Resident Evil Big Cock, I would only tell you Big Cock. Or if it was Silent
Scary.
Hill Giant
Spooky.
Ass, I would only give you Giant Ass. You get to guess which one it is. So we're doing subtitles for Resident Evil or Silent Hill. First up is, you gonna put it up there? Mercenaries 3D.
I was like, are you going to say it first, or am I?
Well, you're right. We do that like that. Mercenaries 3D. Is that Silent Hill or Resident Evil or Silent Hill? Subtitles. Who's first? I think it's Toby.
Ooh,
Mercenaries 3D. Imagine a colon or a semicolon.
Resident Evil?
Oh, sorry. There we go.
I'm also gonna go with Resident Evil, but it's a complete guess.
I'm going Resident Evil.
Yeah, that's hella Resident Evil.
And the correct answer is Resident Evil.
Boom.
Good guess. Good guess.
Yeah. Was that, I'm guessing, a 3DS game? I forgot.
Yeah, that was a 3DS game. It was, I believe that the Mercenaries was a mode in prior
That's right, it's a
Resident Evil
multiplayer
games, and then basically they released a 3DS only version that was just that multiplayer mode.
I'm sure it was great.
It's
Moving
not
on.
bad. It's not bad.
Next up, Homecoming. No, we're not talking about Spider-Man. We're talking about
damn.
Resident Evil or Silent Hill. Homecoming. Which one is it? Brennan, you're first.
I'm gonna say Silent Hill.
I'm also going to go Silent Hill.
I feel like their Resident Evils are almost never in a home, but Silent Hill is all about spooky towns, right?
7 is literally only
Yeah.
takes
Literally
place in a
mansion,
house.
isn't it? That's not a home. That's not a home.
A mansion's
That's a
not
house.
a house. Okay.
The first Resident Evil is also in a mansion.
Yeah, but it's not. That's a house. Again, it's not a home. It's not lived in.
A home is what you
roomy.
make it.
Silent Hill, though. I would say Home Come Piggy Silent Hill.
Okay.
I think this is Silent Hill. but it is a guess.
And the correct answer is Silent Hill.
Ooh. Next up, The Escape. Might be a little trickier. The Escape. Joel, I believe you're first on this one.
Complete guess, gonna go Silent Hill.
I feel like this is some amusement park offshoot ride for one of these things, like Halloween Horror Nights, Silent Hill, The Escape. So that's what I'm gonna say. Silent Hill.
I will say they are all video games. They're not. I did not.
Okay, well maybe it's out of Dave and Buster's.
So I know less about Silent Hill, and I'm really looking through my mental image of all the Resident Evil covers, and I think this has to be Silent Hill because I don't remember. I don't want to say anything that gives future questions away, but I kind of know most of the Resident Evil titles. I thought so. Yeah, Silent Hill.
I'm also going to go with Silent Hill. I'm so far out of my depth with horror games, but the mouthfeel.
Perfect episode for you to be on.
The Escape.
And the correct answer is Silent Hill.
Ooh, you guys are nailing it. Next up, Revelations. Chad, I believe you're first.
Oh, we've been out of Resident Evil in a while. Let's go Resident Evil.
Oh, wrong one.
All right, Toby, you're next.
Ignore the one at the top. It's just dancing around until Joel can respond.
Man, I'm gonna take a guess. Resident Evil.
Resident Evil.
All right, Brennan.
I'm also going to go Resident Evil.
Joel.
It actually
You're
is
gonna take a
Resident
chance.
Evil.
Oh my god.
No.
Says
Make
that
this
it
game
actually
interesting. You
is
can't all have the same
Resident Evil.
score.
I was trying not to be so confident about this one because
Yeah, both
I
of
was
you.
trying to make
Yeah, too.
someone pick Silent Hill.
And the correct answer is Resident Evil.
It's
Isn't there
funny.
two
I
of 'em?
picked 2 3DS Resident Evil games. I think that's pretty funny.
Well, it
I
got a
wasn't doing
remake,
all
or it got a
those.
port to PlayStation.
Yeah, it eventually came to console, but I think it started as 3DS.
Wasn't there 2 Revelations?
Yeah,
Yeah.
There was,
Okay.
but the second one was not on 3DS. I think that was
The next
console
one,
only.
Revelations 2. No, I'm just kidding. No, the next one is Origins. I forgot who went last time. So no, it's Toby.
I went I went first last time.
Yeah. Origins, Toby. Origins.
I'm gonna say Silent Hill.
I'm also going to say Silent Hill.
I'm guessing Silent Hill as well.
Yeah, I know there's no Resident Evil Origins, so I'm gonna say it's Silent Hill.
Everybody
There's
has
Resident Evil
chosen
0.
Origins. And the correct answer is Silent Hill. Good
Wow.
job.
Very good stuff. It was you guys nailed these compared to the last time when you didn't know basic football player names. You guys killed these. We actually have somebody with a perfect score, and the winner
Oh,
of our
no.
first gold medal, Brennan,
Yeah.
gold medal.
Got a big target on your back now.
I got so lucky.
Second place, getting a silver medal, Chad Michael Ennis.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And third place, getting the bronze medal, which is basically nothing, but it still counts for something.
Damn.
Toby.
Doesn't matter, had sex.
You know what?
Yeah,
I'm not
problem.
happy about this. If you know how big of a sore loser I am, this is not good. This
Here's
is
the
not
thing:
good.
better than getting 0 medals like Joel Campos did.
Brendan, I want you to watch out because at the end of this game, Chad's going to try and make you think that 1 silver is the same as 1 gold, and that is
How
not
did
the
you
case.
not get any medals, Joel?
Well,
you
so
missed
here's
4
the-
answers on
everybody.
that?
Here's what happened, though: Brennan with 15 out of 15, Chad with 14 out of 15, Toby with 13 out of 15, and Joel with 12 out of 15. So everyone was 1 ahead of the other one. So it just is what it is. All right, moving on from gaming this or that, we are now moving on to our next event. Chance to earn some medals and get on the board for some of us. Chance to extend the lead for others. How long to beat the quiz show? So I'm explaining to you guys how this one works. You're going to get 2 sets of How Long to Beat questions. How Long to Beat is a website where you go and you say, I'm looking up for how long does Sonic 1 take to beat, main story, main plus sides, completionist, and user rating. You give an answer, and then if you're within 5, we'll tell you. You're within 10, we'll tell
0.5.
you. By the way, I made the note to round up 0.5s.
This fucked me out of a win.
Did
last
you
time.
round up 0.5s, Cozy? Or are there 0.5s in here?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you.
Can
So
you round it up?
they're up.
Okay.
Okay. If you get directly on the correct number, you get 10 points. 9 away gets you 1 point, et cetera, et cetera. So basically, you're trying to get as close to the real number as you possibly can. You get to answer once. We're going to show you everything, and then you get to answer again in case you want to change your answers. Because you'll know if you're within 5 outside of, you get the idea. You do get one sheet where I just give you one of these answers at random. So remember, between the 2 questions, you get one just free give me. You tell me when that is. But Joel, if it's a little confusing, Joel will explain how this works because Joel's going first. Joel, your game on How Long to Beat the Quiz Show is Condemned Criminal Origins.
Oh, Jesus.
And we get
Main
one sheet
story-
across how many rounds are there?
One sheet across your 2 games. You have 2
games, okay.
First. So yeah, Condemned Criminal. I need the main story, the main plus sides, completionist, and the user rating on howlongtobeat.com. And whenever you get close, we'll tell you how close you are, and you can change your answers. Go ahead and start.
Okay. Main story, I'm going to guess 8 hours. Main plus sides, I'm going to guess 17 hours. No, I'm going to guess 15 hours, Cozy.
Okay. Don't have to make it any easier for me,
Completionist, we're going to go 20. User rating, 78.
Okay. Give me just a moment to get that in the system.
For you 2 newbies, you'll see how this works, and you'll maybe understand it.
Right. So, in terms of the main story, you are within 5. In terms of the main plus sides, you are within 10. In terms of the completionist number, you are also within 10. And in terms of the user rating, you are within 5.
Now, as a point of clarification, being within 5 means he's within 5. So if he's directly on it, he would still be technically within 5. But it's also either way. It's not within 5 up. So basically, there's like, you know what I'm saying, right?
This
He's
could be
within
between
5
3
one
and
way or the
13.
other,
Yeah.
or he could be right on it. Same thing for the 10. You could be within 10. You could be 9 away. You could be 6 away, under or over. So this is a way to like help you hone in on your number. And you also have one sheet. So Joel, there are your answers. You get one more guess to change things around if you want to. What would you like to do?
Main story, I'm going to change to a 9. Main plus sides, I'm going up to 21. Oh, you messed that up.
He's changing main story to 9.
Whoopsie. I got,
You're good.
because I suspected he was only going to change main plus sides, so
No,
I
he's being bold.
did that accidentally. So main plus
Bold
sides
Joel,
is
that's what they call
21,
him.
correct?
Main plus sides is 21 and main story is 9. Yeah.
All right,
There you go.
perfect.
Perfect.
Completionist, that was within 10, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm going 28.
Okay.
And user rating, I'm going to change to 77.
And there we go. All right. In terms of the correct answers, the main story is 7 hours. The main plus sides is 8 hours.
Oh my god.
Completionist
How is that possible?
is 13 hours. And the user rating is 74, which means that your total score is 15 out of a total possible of 40.
Okay.
And
You can see where you can kind of screw yourself, guys, like going the
Yeah.
wrong way. But 15's not bad because we get people out here who get like 5 for the whole thing.
real quick to explain the way that the total score works. The way that it works is basically it's how close you are to the number determines how much is subtracted for that particular score. So if you were a difference of only 1 away, you would get 9. If you were right on the dot, you would get 10. If you were 10 or more away, you would get 0, basically.
Next up, Chad.
Tell me my game, Daddy. Fatal
Frame, baby. Based
Gonna
on a true
cheat.
story, apparently.
Gonna cheat. Give me a cheat, baby.
You want to cheat for this? All right,
Yep.
let me click on it and give you a random cheat.
Cheaty Cocoa Puff.
I'm going to give you main plus sides is 9 hours.
All right, yeah. Yeah, so the spooky games are usually on the short side. So I'm going to say main story. If main plus sides is 9, I'm going to say main story is 6. 6. Completionist, 11 user rating. This is one of those games that's like, I feel like has a cult following. So I'm gonna shoot high. I'm gonna say 83.
Ooh, shooting for the moon.
Mhm.
All right. For main story, you are within 5. For main plus sides, you are, of course, within 5 because it is the correct answer. For completionist, you are also within 5. And for user rating, you are within 10.
Oh. So that means it's either an 88 or higher or a 78 or lower. And I don't feel like Fatal Frame is in like pushing 90s. So I'm going to go with a 75 for user rating, and I'm keeping everything else the same.
Okay, the user rating has been changed. Let's reveal those true, final, actual answers. For main story, it is 8 hours.
But
Main plus sides is 9 hours.
Nailed it.
Completionist is... See, you actually nailed it. Have a little bit more confidence in yourself, Chad. And user rating is 76.
Wow.
hell yeah.
Not
Suck
bad
it,
at all.
Joel.
Which means that your
Bull
total
Joel.
score is 37.
Oh, feels good.
Fucking
Feels
In a row?
Christ.
Man, I will say, normally we don't have people using their lifelines on the first turn, but that was definitely a very strategic and good use of a lifeline right there. And lucky too,
Yeah.
of course.
I 100% know that I knew nothing about Fatal Frame, and I could know the second one. That's called smart probability.
If he says so. Next up, Toby, your first game and how long to beat the quiz show is Soma.
Fuck.
What? He's like, damn,
Well,
that's not the one I
Hold on,
memorized.
listen. If it would have been something older, because I use howlongtobeat.com for research on our show all the time. So
Mhm.
I see all the old games, and I kind of know averages of older games. It's these newer games that I'm gonna struggle with. And I have not played Soma, and I've actually had it on a wish list for a long time. So that's why I'm doubly upset. I'm gonna say 7 hours.
Quick question for you though, Toby,
Yo,
because retro is technically 10 years, correct?
yeah, that's what I think differently, but go ahead.
Soma came out in 2015, almost retro.
Soma D's nuts.
Also, so here's the thing. Beforehand, I just got them all in order, and then Cozy chose the order. That way, like, I don't pick questions that someone just happens to automatically know. You know, like try to keep it random or whatever.
Yeah.
I would say out of our first round, every other game is older than Soma. Every
Okay.
other one is an older game you actually might have looked at some point. You happen to have the newest game. I am sorry, not my fault. It is what it is.
That's how the cookie crumbles, right?
Ooh, nailed it.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna say 7 hours main story because I think it was a smaller game. It might even change. I might change it here in a minute. Main story and sides. Let's give it a 9. Completionist. I'm gonna say 12. And user rating. I don't have any good guess. I'm gonna give it a 73.
Alrighty, all your guesses have been entered into the system, so let's see how close you were. For main story, you are within 5.
Okay.
For main plus sides, you are within 5. For completionist, you are within 5. And for user rating, you are within 10.
Not as bad as you thought, huh?
No. Okay. So let's see. I want to shave an hour off of main story, so 6 on main story. Let's shave an hour off. No. Let's keep. Okay, let's add a little to user ratings though. That's all I want to do. I want to give it a 7.
So keep your main
story
where
at
it
7.
was?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'm going to put user rating at. Gosh, I don't want to go too high. Let's give it a 78.
At the risk of you possibly winning this over me, less than 10 means it is between 6 and 10 points away from where you currently are.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to go too high up, and everyone thought it sucked.
Oh, okay.
So like I'm just trying to play it safe and get the points.
All right. Well, with those locked in, let's reveal what the correct answers were. For main story, it was 9. For main plus sides, it's 11. Completionist was 11 as well. I guess there's not a whole lot to do after you complete all the side content. And the user rating was 83. So we trended in the correct direction on everything, even if it was a little bit off. The total score is 30.
I'll take that.
Not bad at all.
Wow, Joel, how's that feel?
Joel's he's not putting up with your shit right now. Oh boy. Oh wow, he's turning his camera off. Next up, Brennan.
Yeah.
Again, this game is older than Soma, but it is Silent Hill Shattered Memories.
Right off the bat, I'm going to need a cheat.
Okay, I'll give you a random. Let's see. Random number 1 through 4. Yeah, random number between 1 and 4. All right, so the random number generator said 4, which means I'm giving you the user score, which is a 76. I'm sorry it doesn't help, but I got to be random to be fair. So 76 is your user score. Enjoy that.
I'm going to go with, I'll say 8 hours for the main story. 10 for main plus sides. And 11 for completionist.
Okay. Everything is entered in there. Let's see how close you were. For main story, you are within 5. For main plus sides, you are within 5. For completionist, you're within 5. And user rating, you are within 5. Even though you got a little unlucky getting the user rating off of your cheat, I mean, I feel like this is the first time so far that we've had all within 5s.
Yeah, I went off of what I believe Chad said. Horror games, usually not that long. I'm going to leave everything as is and hope for the best.
Okay. Well, in that case, let's reveal the correct answers. Main story was 7. Main plus sides was 8. Completionist, 10 hours. And the user rating is 76. Which means that your total score for this round was 36. Just
Nice.
a point off from Chad's.
Just
good.
like I like it.
So who used cheats that round? It was Brennan and Chad.
Correct.
Did Toby not use the cheat?
Nope.
Nope.
Saving it.
All right, moving into round 2. Everyone has one more game. 2 people have cheats left, as I've notated before. Joel, your game, your next spooky game, is Bloodborne.
Oh, fuck me. I know nothing about this.
You
Give
do
me a
have
cheat.
Yeah. Let me do my random number generator. Boop. You have a 3, so give me a second to click into here. Blah, 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 blah. Your completionist is 76 hours. That is what I'm giving you.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's go main story, 26 hours. Main plus sides, 38 hours. And user rating, 88.
And there we go. Everything is entered in. Let's see how close you were. For main story, you are within 10. For main plus sides, you're also within 10. For completionist, you are of course within 5 because it's correct. And user rating, you are within 5.
Okay, main
Joel.
story. Main story. I'm gonna move up to 34. Main plus sides. We're also gonna move up to a 45, and I'm gonna keep the rest the same.
Don't want to change completionist?
No, I think I'm good there.
Okay.
All right, let's reveal the correct answers. Main story is 33 hours.
Let's go.
Very
Not bad
close.
at all.
Main plus sides is 44 hours.
Damn.
Totally redeem yourself.
Completionist 76 hours, and user rating 92%. So
Hell
pretty
yeah.
close still, which means that your total score is 34.
That is a hell of a comeback. If everyone else fucks up, you're still definitely in this. Which is, I'm very shocked that you got that close because these, I mean, I would say maybe the second round is harder than the first round. I don't know.
It also, I will say real quick, like giving him the completionist hour at 76
help.
hours, that was like not indicative of the other like things that he had to guess. So that's good. Good job on that part.
Yeah. Next up, we have Chad. And your game is Alan Wake 2.
Oh, I want to use Toby's cheat.
Can't. Sorry, bud.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna say main story on this one. I just played this like 6 months ago. What was it? I played it for Game of the Year last year, so I played it a year ago. Let's say. Damn, I've now like completely blanked on whether that took me a long time or a very short amount of time. I'm gonna say completionist. Sorry, Cozy, for making this hard for you. I'm gonna work backwards. Completionist like
if you
22.
Okay. Did you just look at the number 2 in the title and we're like, 222?
No, I
22.
would have said 11 if I just looked at the number in the title.
Oh, that's true.
Because it's Alan Wake 11. 22 for completionist.
Oh, for
Yeah, working backwards.
Why you gotta
Working
screw me
backwards.
up like that? Why you
I
gotta
told
screw
you, I
me up
said it.
like
I
that?
apologize ahead of time. Then taking that back, main plus sides to 19. And main story 16. And user rating 85.
Okay. Everything is finally in the system, finally at long last. Let's reveal how close you were. For main story, you are within 5. For main plus sides, you are within 10. For completionist, you are within 10. And for user rating, you are within 5.
Okay. Main story, I'm going to bump up to 18.
Okay.
Main plus sides, we're going to go with a big fat 26.
Ooh.
Completionist, we're going with 29. And user rating of 84.
Okay. Let's reveal what your correct answers were. Main story was 19
Hell yeah.
hours. Main plus sides, 25 hours. Completionist, 31
good.
hours. And user rating, 89%. Which means that your
nice,
total
nice.
score was 31.
Cool. Feels good on the whole.
That's what she said. Next up, it's Toby. Also, probably a game you have not played. But maybe you have. You'll figure it out. Your game is Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
God, you're giving me all the the indie developer hits.
I will say you do have a cheat left.
Well, okay. I have a question about the cheat.
You can guess first and then use the cheat.
There we go. That's what we're gonna do, baby. All right, main story. Let's give it a indie develop. I feel like this is one of those indie developer horror games. So main story, I'm gonna give 7. Main and sides 9. Completionist 11. and I think this probably ranked with the users about an 80.
All right, everything's in the system. Do you want to use your cheat now? Oh no, you want to see how
Probably
close
wants to
you
see
were.
how close and then use it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, shit. I accidentally used the correct
There's
score
your
for
cheat.
completionist.
There's your cheat. Your
Yeah, there's
completionist
your
is
cheat.
12 hours,
That
bud.
totally unintentional. I just literally just jabbed my finger at my stream deck. So there you go. All right. Completionist. Yeah, that's going to be that. So in terms of how close you are for main story, you are within 5. Main plus sides, you are within 5. User rating, you are within 5.
Okay, I'll be cool about it. That'll be my cheat right there. So can I change completionist to 12? Obviously.
Yes.
Let's change users ratings to 82. 82, and that's all I'm gonna change.
All right. Let's reveal the rest of the correct answers. Main story was 8 hours. Main plus sides was 9 hours.
Yeah, baby.
Completionist, obviously, we already revealed that to be 12 hours. And the user rating, 78.
Ah,
Anyways.
the wrong way.
Oh, well. And that means that your total score is 35.
Son of a bitch.
Hey.
That's not getting me gold.
All right.
Very good. And our last game for Brennan. This is an indie horror game that came out this year. Very popular. Very good, people say. Can you tell me how long to beat is Crow Country?
Oh my god, I've never heard of this.
I've never heard of that either.
I'm gonna say main story. Let's say 12.
Okay.
For main plus sides, I'm gonna say 16. Completionist 20. And you said it was quite popular. I'll go with 80 for user rating.
All right. Let's see how close you were. For main story, you are within 10. For main plus sides, you are within 10. For completionist, you are outside of 10. I think this is the first time that we've seen an outside of 10 this entire game.
Yikes.
And for user rating, you are within 5.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that it's a much shorter game than I thought, and I'm gonna say completionist is 10. Or sorry, I'll do this in the correct order for you.
Sure.
Toby.
Thank you. Thank you, Brennan.
Main story, I'm gonna say 6. Main plus sides, I'm gonna say 8. Completionist, I'll say 10. And I'll leave user rating as it is.
Okay, let's reveal the true answers. Main story is 5. Main plus sides is 6. Completionist is 8. And the user rating is 83, which means that your total score for Crow Country is 32.
Nice job, Brennan. Yes.
Good rounds. Good rounds. This is actually very interesting. Am I doing my math right? That you carry the 1, and then that goes there, and that goes there. Okay. After that, very good rounds from everybody. Most people. Coming in first place with 68 total points,
So close.
Chad Michael Lennis.
Oh, gold feels
And-
good on me. Thank you.
Brennan. You guys both got 68 points that
Really?
round, so you both get a gold medal.
Is that?
Wow.
No,
No, I don't.
that's not possible because I got 1 point more than him on the first round, and I got a lot more points than him on the second.
I have down you had 37 points in the first round, 31 in the second. He had 36 in the first round, 32 in the second, with both equal 68, according to my
I had
math.
31 in the second? I thought I had more than that in the second.
Not according to what.
No, you had 37.
Oh,
in
the user
first.
rating was way off.
You had 37
Right.
first. You killed the first round. Did very
Got
good
it,
second
okay.
round, not as well. So you guys tied.
Well,
I
nice
know-
job, Brennan. Nice job.
See, here we go, Chad.
Son of a bitch.
Changing the math
Son
already.
of a bitch.
Second place, getting a silver medal, Toby with a 65. Very good. For you not knowing anything about these video games, I'm very impressed.
Yeah,
And-
I'm bummed about that still.
Oh, you're fine. And getting a bronze because there was a tie. You're a
Let's
lucky
go.
son of a bitch. Joel Campos gets a bronze with 49 total points. That first round killed you, but there was a tie, so you get a medal, and you can still catch up because we still have 2 rounds to go. Very good, very good. All right, next up, you're playing Who Am I? I'll explain how this one works. Each contestant has 5 images of gaming characters, starting from easiest to hardest. Tell me who they are, and a bonus point if you can tell me the exact game that the character is from. Incorrect guesses means no points at all. So I need to know who they are. That gets you the point. If you can't get that, you don't get anything. Bonus point for knowing the game. Since
Game
it's an audio
includes
platform,
like franchise, not necessarily.
yeah, like franchise. Like, what is this idiot from? Since it's an audio platform, each contestant also needs to give me a description of the character. Keep it short. 2 sentences would be great. Explain what you're seeing if you don't know the character, but for audio people and just for yourself because it's funny sometimes. The best description is awarded a bonus point, judged by Cozy and myself. All right. So again, each person you see your lineup here, our police lineup, and we're gonna start with round 1, which is easiest, and we'll go left to right. So go ahead and throw up the first round of people. Joel, you're up first. Can you tell me who am I?
So it is a big fellow who looks like he is in a giant retro scuba suit with a drill arm and a giant fist. And I'm gonna say that is from BioShock, and his name is Big Daddy, I think.
Joel, that is correct. You got. I don't know. You think it's Big Daddy. What else do you think it could be?
That
I
totally.
don't know. I've never played BioShock.
Oh well.
I mean, that is the correct answer, but that totally sounds like a bullshit answer. Like that totally sounds like, yeah, I don't know. It's the dude who's he's the Big Daddy. That's
He's
who
a
he
Big
is.
Daddy, I guess.
Yeah, but that's his name. That is his
Pretty
name.
big, I guess.
Oh, very good. All right, next up, Chad. Who am I?
Ooh, we're looking at someone who looks athletic. They are lean. Their muscles showing through. They are glossy with sweat on their giant forehead, all the way down to their spiky tail, and no eyeballs though. Blind from birth. This is we're gonna say Xenomorph from one of the Alien games, Alien Isolation, AVP. I don't know. One of many Alien games.
That's actually him from Fortnite.
This is
Chad.
specifically. Cozy makes this thing that is actually
Well,
the Xenomorph from Fortnite.
That is, I was gonna
You're
say,
correct,
yeah,
though. You are
you could
correct,
get an extra cozy point if you guessed what game he's from, but I guess Joel gets the extra cozy
Do
point.
I get it? Let's go.
Yes.
The Cozy point doesn't count towards the real score, but you can have it.
Oh, it does.
Cozy
It
point
does.
actually detracts from your medals.
You can take one away. All right, next up, Toby. Can you tell me who am I?
So I've never played this game, but this is a finely dressed gentleman with a flashlight. He has a suit. Kind of looks like he could be John Wick, but I think that's Alan Wake,
From
the Alan Wake series.
yes, you're correct. It's Alan Wake from Alan.
This is
Wake.
Alan Wake from Fortnite.
This is.
I mean,
He is in Fortnite.
isn't he in Dead by Daylight now? Or
Yeah, I think
am
he is in
screaming-
Dead by
He is
Daylight.
also in
Yeah.
Fortnite, isn't he?
He's in everything. He's one.
Yeah, he is in Fortnite.
All right, very good. Next up, Brennan. Can you tell me who am I?
He's a bodybuilder. He's glistening. He's oiled up and ready for competition, and he's got those kissably soft lips. That is Venom from Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Oh, you named the exact game, but yes, it is Venom from Spider-Man. Cozy, what do you think was good? What was your favorite description there?
I mean, I liked Brennan's little detail of him having kissably soft lips. I
Yeah,
thought that was a
those
good
lips.
little addition.
I'm with you. I kind of got me on the lips thing, so I'm going to go ahead and give you a bonus point for mentioning his kissably soft lips, even though he does not have them. All right. Our next round, called Normal Difficulty. Again, starting from left to right, there's a silhouette, so we're about to go through who they are. Joel, can you tell me, who am I?
So this character has a giant sword similar to the one that Cloud Strife uses, like a Buster Sword. He's got a pyramid head. I know it's from Silent Hill. No idea what the name is. I'm gonna say Pyramid Head is the name.
I'm so tired of you saying I don't know the name of it and saying the name immediately.
Is that the name? I seriously, I have no idea. I've never played
Pyramid
a
Head.
Silent
If
Hill
you
game.
were gonna say he had a pyramid head and then not call him Pyramid Head, I would have freaked out.
I've never played a Silent Hill game. I think I might have watched the movie one time.
Yeah, it's a
It's
movie, all right.
terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's wild. Only junk scare I ever got in a movie theater was watching the second one. Moving
That
on,
cop
though.
is so hot, though.
It was whenever they looked at the homeless dude and he didn't have a face. I was like, oh shit, I gotta have a face. Anyways, moving on. Chad, who am I?
We are looking at what is probably my teddy bear that was sitting at the bottom of a toy box that I had when I was a kid and would sometimes make noises inside the toy. Like it had one of those wind up and it like plays sounds. And so like it would, this is what I thought it was when I heard it in the closet, unprompted, say things like, this is a fucking terrifying teddy bear. That's what we're looking at here with a nice little hat. And this is Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
Freddy Fazbear.
Thank you for getting his name because I was requiring someone to get the full name. Yes, it is Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's.
I think it's
I only know
Fazbear,
that because
but
of the movie.
anyways.
Oh,
Is it
Fazbear, Fazbear. Depends what part of the country you're from. Freddy Fazbear. You know, that's from Boston. Moving on. Toby, can you tell me who am I?
No, that's not who that is.
Description. What does
Like
this person look like?
both of these silhouettes have been stressing me out, and I was like, "What is it going to be?" And I know that character because it was in Fortnite. They did have a skin of this character in Fortnite.
Yeah.
And my kid wanted it so bad but he never played the game. I can't think of what the game is called. He's got a stupid helmet with little spiky things on it. He's got armor on. He's stupid because I don't know his name, and I can't tell you what franchise that's from. Give me 5 seconds. Let me think.
No
So
problem.
freaking hard. Oh my god. I'm trying not to have dead air.
Your kid wanted it. Must
I
be
know
pretty
he did.
important.
Is it Dead Space?
Yeah, can you give me the name
Yes.
of the character?
Yeah.
That is what requires
Mr.
you-
Space.
It is
Not
not
Dead Space.
Mr. Dead Space. No, it is Isaac Clarke from Dead Space. So you did.
Oh, yes, I got half.
No, you don't get half. You
No.
have to get the
Well,
name
I mean,
correct.
I'm just wanting to my nerd cred to be okay.
No, yeah, you
so-
got it's from Dead Space. Yeah, for sure. But you could still possibly get a point with the description. With stupid helmet is pretty good. Moving on. Brennan, who is him?
Oh, speaking of stupid helmets, he's got a very beautiful bob. He's got the IKEA Monkeys jacket on. I believe this is Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 4.
It is Leon Kennedy from the Resident Evil series. Very good. Cozy, what are you thinking for bonus? I have one that's top of mind for me.
You know, I appreciated Joel calling out Pyramid Heads.
I don't know if I
Pyramid
appreciate
Head
it or not. You know what I'm saying?
without realizing that was his actual name. So I would give him the nod, but I suspect that you probably are thinking a little differently.
Yeah, I really like stupid helmet. Explaining this person I don't know, but he does know. I like that a lot. If Joel goes to the next one and says the name of the character in the description, but says he doesn't know it, I'm going to give him an extra bonus point. I want to give this to Toby, though.
All right.
Click. There we go. All right, moving on to our third thing, which is hard. These are
Oh,
getting tougher,
thanks.
boys.
This one's
Get
the
ready
hard
for it.
one. Great.
Oh, we've got even more difficulty after this. Don't you worry, bud. First up, Joel. Who is this?
I don't fucking know, dude. It looks like Alice from Alice in Wonderland, but holding a knife in a maid dress with some high boots on or high socks. I can't really tell. There's blood all over. She's got a bow in her back. Dude, I have no idea what game this is from. I'm going to guess it's Alice from Alice in Wonderland, but horror skinned
Okay.
in Fortnite.
This is on purpose.
Yeah, so heads up. I'm going to, guys, I still need descriptions for the audio people, but I'm going to go ahead and give Joel the bonus point. This is Alice from American McGee's Alice, which is like a horror
What is that
version
game?
It's a horror version of Alice in Wonderland, basically. So
It's
you're
pretty
gonna
good too.
Yeah, it's very cool. I'm gonna get, and again, if you do it again, I'm gonna take away a point because I think you're fucking with us at this point. But it looks like Alice or something. Fucking, I hate you so much. He has.
I will say,
Mhm.
in my head, I did have the idea right when I saw it. I was like, when I saw the silhouette, I thought it was going to be from what's that new Souls-like game, the Pinocchio themed one, Liza P.
Pinocchio Soul.
Liza
I thought it was going to be something from there.
I want to play that.
But I have a repressed memory of like the cover art of whatever this Alice game is, and so that's why I said that.
Very cool. Like I said, guys, I still need descriptions, but you're not going to get the point. Just a heads up, but I still need descriptions. All right, next up, Chad. Can you tell me who am I?
Yeah, this is remember Doug on Doug Funny?
Yeah.
And you remember Inside Out Boy from the old Nickelodeon? He's the claymation kid who like went over the swing set because he swung too high and his body got turned inside out.
Gumby?
This is what happened when Skeeter went over the thing, and Skeeter from Doug got turned inside out, and so you see his blood on the outside, which is the brown skin, and then you see his hair is now what his skin used to be, which is the green color. And so this is Inside Out Skeeter, and this character's name is Inside Out Skeeter from I Barely Know Her.
Wow.
It is actually Alex from Oxenfree.
Nailed
That's
it.
the character you play as an Oxenfree. I do love the Skeeter thing. We're on a big Doug kick lately, so I appreciate that a lot. Next up, Toby, can you tell me who am I?
I'm so scared right now. Fuck me.
I have a feeling some other people on this panel know exactly who that is, but it is what it is.
It looks like a giant vampire lady with horns, wings, and she will step on you and you can call her mommy. I'm just going to take a wild guess and say like Dark Souls or something that I've never played. I don't know. And her name is Dark Mommy.
That'd be a wonderful boss.
I had to take a guess.
I mean, it's not an awful guess.
Stab in the dark.
It's actually Lilith from Diablo 4, the mother of demons.
Mommy,
I mean, yeah.
mother.
Yeah.
Not Dark Souls.
I was like an eighth of the way there.
I mean, she's a big vampire demon lady, so yeah, you got there.
Not only is she the mother
Eighth
of demons, within the lore of the Diablo series, she's actually the mother of humanity. She and some angels had some mommy and daddy time together, and they made humans.
I need an eighth of a point right now.
I don't like the fact that Cozy just said mommy and daddy time. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm trying to keep this show PG. We can't have any dirty words on
There are
this.
just some people you don't think of as sexual beings, and Cozy is one of them. I'm like, this man, he's just an amalgam that doesn't have sex or have any sexual side. Anyways, by the way, this next one, I don't actually know because we had to change it last minute. So Cozy, you're going to have to answer it. But Brennan, who am I?
Oh no.
Now that's a mommy.
It's a woman in slippers holding a baby. She's got a lovely cardigan on. She looks cozy as heck. I have absolutely no idea who this is. She looks like she's from Resident Evil, though.
You got the series correct. This is Mia Winters from Resident Evil 7, the wife of Ethan Winters, who is the protagonist of that game, and Resident
what I
Evil
thought.
8.
Could not have
Spoilers,
told
that
you the
baby
names.
ends up in a
Yes,
lot of different
some
pieces.
crazy shit happens to that baby. Let me tell you. All right, very good. No points. You did get the franchise right, but I need the name.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to our 4th out of 5th most difficult. This is what I like to call tough. First up, Joel. Who is this?
God damn it.
You know what's funny is I have a figure of this guy on my desk, right? This is a robotic looking dude with long arms and long legs. He's got a big red eyeball in the center of his head. I don't know the name. I know he's from Metroid. Yeah,
Don't look at the statue.
I have the little amiibo because it came with the Samus one. No
I
idea.
have
Not
it
on
too.
there, is it?
I don't think it's on here.
It's on the box, but not on the figure.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess his name is Metroid.
I don't know. He looks like an Emmy. Maybe from Metroid.
Yeah, fucking, I would have been so mad. No, the name is Emmy, and is from Metroid though. Obviously, you get Metroid Dread. Emmy is the name of the robot. So sorry, Joel, you don't get anything, but good description. Next up, Chad, can you tell me who is this?
So we have a girl with lovely purple hair, and it is about bottom butt height, bottom butt length in hair. She's holding a Pokedex, and she's wearing the socks that my dad wears with sandals. And her name is Veronica from Yokai Watch.
Classic Japanese schoolgirl name, Veronica. So many
Sorry,
animes with Veronicas.
Mimisiku from Yokai Watch.
What? Mimisiku? No, I'm just kidding. That's not right. Their name is Yuri, and it's from Doki Doki Literature Club.
That was on the tip of my tongue.
That's wild shit. Moving on. Toby, can you tell me whom is this?
Well, she is a leather mommy and wearing all leather with red to
Toby
accent
and his
it.
mommies.
Yes, mommy. It appears that she is holding a gun of some sort, but I would take a stab at calling her some kind of Black Widow of some sort, just because of the marking on her bosom. So that's her name, Widow.
Mommy.
Widow Mommy.
From
And
what game?
She's from the game Mommy Simulator.
I want to play that video game. Let me tell you.
I don't know. I have no clue.
You good? That's Elster from Signalis.
I was so close.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, very
I've
close.
never heard of that game.
Oh, it's basically Resident Evil, like old school Resident Evil, but
Mommy
made new.
Simulator.
We played
try
it
it out.
earlier this year as part of our BARF backlog accomplishment with Respawn and Friends. Very good. I enjoyed it a lot.
Very good game. All right, Brennan, your game in the tough category. Who is this?
That's Georgie from It.
Final answer.
It's actually, if you're looking at it, it looks a lot like Pyramid Head, but yellow in her little raincoat. That is 6 from Little Nightmares.
Oh,
Whoa!
6 from Little Nightmares is correct. So I guess you've played Little Nightmares. You knew exactly what this
Yeah.
character's name. I didn't know it was a little girl under there for a long
I think
time.
it's a girl.
No, it is. I think you're right. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
I just didn't know for a while.
congratulations to Brennan for winning his gold medal for this round.
Wait, what?
We don't know this boss.
I'm-
this bonus. Who
I was
described
making
it well.
I was making a joke because nobody has gotten it right this round.
Okay,
so
right. It's
far,
been a very
except for
long
Brennan.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Cozy, who do you think had a good description? Because we have a bonus point to give out.
See, here's the thing. I was a little peeved out by Chad describing Yuri's hair as being lower butt length, but
I said bottom butt.
I feel like he brought it back around when he described her socks as being akin to the socks that his father wears with sandals. That was an unexpected comparison that I feel brought things around. And so I'm going to give
I love
tip
the
of the hat
dad
to Chad.
fucking sock sandal comparison. So
Yeah.
let's go there. All right, we have one final round. You guys can gain some points, try to make some movement. This round difficulty is called Good Luck. And the first one up is Joel. Can you tell me who is this?
S.
Cannot do that, bud. At least tell me what this guy looks like.
Dude, okay, so this dude, he's got no shirt on. He is ripped like you've never seen a human body ripped before. But clearly this is no human because he's got long daddy claws and his fucking quads are jacked. And he's wearing socks, but they're not socks. It's like armor, but it starts at his ankles and goes up to his kneecaps, and he's got a huge cape like Dracula. So I'm going to guess Dracula from a Castlevania game or something.
Dracula from Castlevania is not correct. This is actually everyone's favorite Marvel character that never showed up, Mephisto from Marvel's Midnight Suns. That's what he looks like.
Did people play that game?
I played
Absolutely.
that game.
Wonderful.
Only
Adam,
Adam.
played that game.
I didn't play
Played the
all of
shit
it.
out
I
of that
didn't see
game.
Mephisto, but I played that game.
Yeah, he shows up pretty late in the game. Next up, Chad, can you tell me who is this? I like that it's just a picture, like the fucking
The silhouette,
mirror
I was like, is this a sandwich board? What am I looking at? So we are looking at the framed painting of I'm gonna say it. This is a daddy. This is a zaddy.
Ooh.
He's got the reflective glasses on. He's got the long dress shirt with the sleeves rolled up, showing off his muscular forearms, and the collar is unbuttoned, so you can see the chest hair poking through, I imagine. And he is reading something biblical so we can banish some demons. This character was played by James McAvoy in the movie adaptation of it, but this character's name is Earl Grey.
Earl Grey.
From hold on. Telltale's The Walking Dead 495 Days.
Ooh, what a good guess.
Good
Not correct. That is actually the Collector from Dredge.
Oh.
If you would play cool indie games, you would know who that was. Actually, you wouldn't know. This is the very difficult round. You would have never guessed that man's name. Next up, Toby, can you tell me what the fuck is this?
Ooh. Well, I don't even know where to begin describing this thing. It looks like it was hit by a bus. And I can't say that it's a daddy like the other two did. This is like the opposite of a daddy in any manner, but it does have them long fingers for mommy, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
You just don't want to look it in the eyes while you're getting handsy with him. He's gotta be... I'm gonna say his name is Jeffrey, and he's from the game Prototype.
Interesting.
That's a wild guess.
No. This long-fingered man who maybe does things with those fingers is the Beast from Amnesia: The Bunker.
Oh, another amnesia question. Why did I get two? That's bullshit.
It is wild. I did not put you in that spot, but it is funny that you've gotten a bunch of amnesia questions. It's a great time. Next up, last but not least, can somebody get a point in this round? Probably not, because it's difficult. Who is this, Brennan?
Oh no.
That's Daddy.
A lot of daddies in this round, let me tell you.
Except mine. Why did I get the non-daddy?
It's a daddy for somebody.
Daddy's in the eye of the beholder.
He's very handsome. There's a handsome gentleman with what looks like some lozenges or cigarettes in his right hand. He's got a beautiful, a luscious, a raincoat on. It's more of a trench coat, I guess. He's got that swept back hair. I'm gonna say this man's name is Thomas, and he's from Deadly Premonition.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That very close, I gotta say. Closer than I would have guessed if I was put on the spot for this one.
Absolutely. So, again, this round is not meant for anyone to get it correct. It is Sebastian Castellanos from The Evil Within. That's the guy you play as in The Evil Within. His name is Sebastian Castellanos.
That makes sense. Now that I'm seeing him, yeah. That game
Yeah.
terrified.
I mean, the Deadly Premonition being detective, it's like, yeah, you're very much on there. All right, so no points that round because obviously not. It's too difficult. But who had the best description? Cozy, what do you think? And I'm going to put all this daddy energy right in your hands, even though I don't want to think of you as a sexual being.
I mean, I hate to just appeal to like the basest of human desires, but I think that there's a certain individual here that went far with his fingers with his description, and I think we have to reward that.
So which one? Multiple people talked about getting fingered in this round. So
The Beast. I'm
Okay, so
talking
Toby.
about the Beast.
All right, very good. So moving from event 3 into our final round, where we'll start to get some winners. In this round, getting a gold medal with 7 total points. Brennan. Damn. That's a lot of goals, bud.
I was gonna say, this
Didn't
is
realize you were.
I feel
you're
like
running
Mr.
away
T.
with this.
He's like, oh, I'm like a 7 out of 10 at game trivia.
It's like I've never played pool before. Bet $100. Coming in second place with 6 total points, Joel Campos.
Let's
that man
go.
You love to see it. And then only separated by a single point, coming in third and getting a bronze, Chad Michael Ennis.
Oh, yes.
Toby, you were
Thank you so
one behind.
One of
Son of a
each. Look at
gun.
that.
Very good. So what are the total medals? Is there like a screen? There we go.
Yeah.
So going into the final round, Joel has a bronze and a silver. Toby has a bronze and a silver. Chad has a bronze, a silver, and a gold. And Brennan has 3 golds.
Now, worth pointing out, if I got my math correct, if Brennan gets absolutely no points in this final round, if he gets no medals, it is possible for him to tie things up at the very end.
Yeah,
so
anything can still happen.
Brennan might not run away with the victory of this just yet, but we'll see.
And in this next possible round, as everyone knows, you might have absolutely no chance at all. We'll see when we get here.
Are you going to give me all the Alan Wake questions?
Oh, actually, I only have amnesia questions for you, Toby. That's all I have
right.
left.
Amnesia.
No. Moving into our last and final round event of the evening to determine who is the fall Gaming-Athlon champion for spooky times. Our last game, it's a classic. I would say all the children love it and all their parents love it. It's called 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon as being John Malkovich. I give you a prompt of 3 people involved in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And the idea of the game was like 6 Degrees Kevin Bacon. This person worked with this person who made that movie, who's the director of that, who's married to this. And that's how they did this other movie, and that's how they're related. You know, it's like this person is related to Kevin Bacon, but we're doing it for video games. So yeah, we're doing Five Nights at Freddy. 3 people. So what I'll do is I'm going to run through a long list of the 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon prompt, right? At the end of that, you're allowed to have 2 guesses per clue. Right, so I'll read through it all. You get 2 guesses. If no one gets it, I'll read another clue, 2 more guesses, etc., until people get the correct answer and get points. You get maximum 3 points if you get it on the first prompt, down to 2 if you need 2 clues. So I'll read a prompt. You can give me the guess. If you need a clue, you'll get less points. All right. First up,
and Josh, this is just a shout it out if you know it thing, right?
Yeah, just say it if you know it. And once you
wait till the end of the prompt.
Yeah, wait till I'll tell you when you can start talking.
Okay.
Josh Hutcherson plays Mike Schmidt, a young man who takes a job as the night guard of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Is it Fazbear or Fazbear?
If you're from Minnesota, it's Fazbear.
Yeah, I know. Josh came to major fame following his role in The Hunger Games, but it's a 2024 movie I want to focus on next, The Beekeeper. The Beekeeper is a 2024 American action thriller film starring Jason Statham. But I want to talk about that movie's director, David Ayer. David Ayer is famous for directing and writing a ton of action movies, Training Day, End of Watch, Fury, to name a few. But we cannot, ignore 2016 Suicide Squad. For as forgettable and bad as that movie is, it has a shining star by the name of Cara Delevingne. Delevingne, who plays Dr. June Moon / Enchantress. What video game is Kara featured in? So Josh Hutcherson to the Enchantress from Suicide Squad, but what video game is she in?
Life is Strange True Colors.
No.
Marvel Midnight Suns.
Nope.
The Quarry.
Nope.
The Quarry.
Any guesses, guys? It's a good time to just throw them out. I don't know how you couldn't follow
Call
the
of
string.
Duty.
No,
Call
not
of
Call
Duty.
of Duty. No.
The Order 1886.
No. 2 for Toby, 1 for Joel. Follow the string, Toby. Tell me where it leads.
Man, this is. I'm not good at this.
Maybe the things in the front don't matter at all. It's really only the one at the end.
Right. Well, I mean, if I'm taking a guess, I heard someone say The Quarry. So what was the other game? What is it? Shit. What is that game called? Where they're on the mountain and there's the Wendigo. God damn it. What is that game called?
Yeah, it's almost like we did a Secret Levels episode.
You were on that episode.
Yeah, I was on that episode.
What is that game called?
I don't know.
Oh my god! But it's not that game because you would have already been like, So, but that's
sure?
my guess. Whatever that game.
Until
is called.
Dawn is the game you're talking
Until
about. She's
Dawn.
not in
Okay.
Until Dawn.
Okay, so that's one of my guesses.
You have one guess. Joel has a guess.
I'm just gonna throw out Resident Evil with the mommy. Is that 7 or 8? The not. What was the
Which
latest
mommy?
one?
No, it's 8. It would be 8.
8. Okay.
Village. Yeah.
The
No,
Village.
incorrect. She's not in that. Joel, do you have a guess, or do you want a clue?
I already guessed no. What did I
You
guess?
said Call of Duty.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have one more guess. You want to throw it out?
Dude, I don't fucking know. A Grand Theft Auto game.
Do you want to be more specific?
No, I don't know. How old is Cara Delevingne? She's pretty young, right?
You didn't ask
It would
me to
have
be
to
more
be-
specific for Call of Duty.
Yeah, what the
More
fuck?
specific Call of Duty. All right, we'll move on. All right, so this is our first clue, which means it's now worth 2 points. Everyone can guess 2 times again. We're back on it. It's first clue.
Wait, is it a Grand Theft Auto game?
You won't give me a number. You didn't give me a number for Call of Duty.
Grand Theft
moving
Auto
on.
5.
We're moving on.
It is the correct.
God damn it,
answer,
are you
Grand
kidding
Theft Auto 5.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
It is Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm just trying to think, does he get 2 or 3 points because he argued with me? He's going to give him 2 points.
That's
Get
bullshit. I was asking questions. I asked, how old is
You
Cara
literally
Delevingne?
said
And then
Call
you
of
said,
Duty
all
and
right, we're
Grand Theft
moving
Auto.
on.
I was going to, by the way, the clue I was about to read was she plays DJ Kara, the host for an in-game radio station that plays pop music. You could probably
That would have
guess
gave it away.
So you get 2 points for that. All right, next up. Matthew Lillard plays Steve Ragland, Mike's career counselor. Obviously, Matthew Lillard has played a major pop culture character in movies and games since the early 2000s. But we all know it's Shaggy, so I won't waste time there. But there is someone connected to Scooby-Doo I'd like to talk about. Scooby-Doo movie writer and the Suicide Squad director James Gunn. Oh, the good Suicide Squad. James Gunn actually has a foot in gaming, writing 2012's Lollipop Chainsaw. Funny enough, that game features normal Gunn collaborators Sean Gunn and Michael Rooker, but Tara Strong plays the lead role of that game. The question is, in the year 2012, name another game or franchise Tara Strong starred in.
Batman Arkham City. Arkham. Batman.
Hold on. Well, wait a minute.
Batman
no,
Arkham
in
Origins.
2012, no, she was not in Batman Arkham. Whatever.
Batman Arkham Asylum.
Bat-
No,
Batman Arkham Origins.
nope.
I already said it.
And here's the fun thing, because I'm like, everyone knows Tara Strong is Harley Quinn. Guess what game didn't come out in 2012? A Batman game, so she's not going to be Harley Quinn.
Rugrats.
No, she's not in a Rugrats game.
God damn.
So I got one guess
Dude,
left.
she's the voice of Tommy Pickles, man.
You can't just say Rugrats though, as if like that's a whole.
So I think Joel's out
IP.
of guesses. Toby has one. Chad has one. Right?
No, I
You
guess
good?
two.
Oh, no.
Well,
Chad
technically, I
guessed
guessed Origins, and then Joel
Okay.
guessed it again,
Okay.
so you can count
You-
that as his guess
You
instead.
did say the game came out in 2012.
Yes, it's a game that she was in 2012. There are multiple of
Okay.
them, but I just need a game that she was in 2012. So, Brendan, I believe you have 2 guesses. Toby, you have 1 guess left. It's not a Batman game. Don't worry about that. It's not Rugrats either, whatever that is.
the
Tara
Rugrats in
Strong.
Paris or whatever it was.
Yeah. Tara Strong, 2012.
I'm trying to think back to 2012.
Also, it's really, I love how, like, James Gunn literally just puts his brother and Michael Rooker in everything that he does. Just
See,
always.
I
So,
think
like-
we had a question on the Retro Olympics this year about James Gunn being a writer for video games. So I'm trying to think of what that game is because I think that's even more.
Lollipop Chainsaw. It's right there on the corkboard.
Is that
Don't
the
you
only
see
one
it?
that he did? Because I thought that
He might have done more. That's the one we're talking about today.
Okay.
Wait, I thought these were all supposed to be horror themed. How was
Yeah,
Lollipop
Assassin's
Chainsaw
Creed
has
Five
some
Nights.
zombies in it.
Just starts
Also,
with
yeah, it's
Five
also
Nights,
from the
that's
Five
it,
Nights
yeah.
movie. So, chill. You guessed. Get out of here. Any guesses?
Assassin's
Toby?
Creed 3.
Assassin's Creed 3 is not on my list.
2012 was so long ago. That's when the world ended. Supposedly.
Dead
So we're
Space
not-
2.
We're not really
Not
here.
Dead Space. All right, Toby, you got one more before I give out a clue.
Man, I'm gonna guess BioShock. I don't know.
No, she's not in BioShock. So here's some. These are about some of the games. There are more answers than I'm giving you clues for, but maybe this will help you hone in. One of the credits is a Capcom action game heavy with QTEs. Another is based on a very popular Cartoon Network series. One is a Capcom action game heavy with QTEs. Another is based on a very popular Cartoon Network series. You guys have 2 guesses apiece.
Devil May Cry.
No, that is not correct.
That was what I was thinking.
Was the series wrong or was the game wrong?
Who's
No,
to
game's
say?
wrong. Yeah, not the correct title.
Capcom.
Devil May Cry 3.
No.
Say it's Capcom and
Capcom action game heavy with QTEs. Another is based on a very popular Cartoon Network series.
Is she in DMC, the Devil May Cry remake?
Nope. Not in 2012, at least. I don't know. If
Devil May Cry 4?
Nope. Not in 2012, at least.
The Cartoon Network thing is what I don't think anyone's paying attention to, but I can't think of anything because Capcom I can tie to Marvel and stuff like that, but I can't think of a Marvel property that was on adult or Cartoon Network.
I will say, Toby, this is your best chance because my next round of guesses will absolutely give it away to somebody. So,
oh man, see, I think no, that's not a Capcom game. None of the Ben 10 games are.
One is a Capcom action game, heavy with QTEs. Another is based on a very popular Cartoon Network series. There are like 7 or 8 answers.
Adventure
on the board.
Time.
You're
Powerpuff Girls.
You guys are out of
I'm
guesses.
not out. That was I was
You're
not
incorrect.
out of
I'm not
you're wrong
out.
either way. You're wrong either way, so it's fine. You're done.
Hold on, did you take mine into account?
You're done as well, Joel.
How? I only
It's
guessed
wrong.
once.
It was wrong. You was wrong.
You can
Both
just-
your guesses.
you-
were wrong.
He just guessed Mario.
Any guesses from Toby or Brennan?
I think I'm out of guesses.
Okay.
That's
You're
true.
just gonna have to. My brain is hurting trying to think. I'm trying to find the Cartoon Network.
Okay. I'll move on to the next one if you're ready to move on.
Yeah.
All right. Now listen to these very carefully when I stop reading and guess. One of these games is the previous game of 2023 Game Award winner for Best Action Game. Another is a failed PlayStation game aping a Nintendo fan favorite.
PlayStation also
PlayStation
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale.
I believe Chad said that first, correct?
I think you're right.
Fuck yeah.
Chad, you are correct.
Fuck
1
yeah.
point for you. Yes. So, by the way, her credits from 2012 are Azura's Wrath, which is the Capcom game with QTEs, which I was talking about. Armored Core 5, which is the one that was the previous game for the Game Awards winner. Guild Wars 2. Marvel Superhero Squad Online. If you would have got that, I'd give you 10 points. The Cartoon Network game was Ben 10 Omniverse, the video game. And then the correct answer you guys got was PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. All right. Our last and final chance for you guys that literally anyone can win this one. If someone gets it on the first clue, they will literally win this game. So just a big heads up. It's super easy too. All right. Mary Stuart Masterson is Aunt Jane, Mike's aunt. Mary is an actress and director, so let's take a look at what she's helmed up. The Cake Eaters is a 2007 American independent drama film directed by her and starring a young Kristen Stewart. Being on Team Jacob myself, I wouldn't dare try to talk about anyone
That's a
from
daddy.
Twilight. Instead, I want to look at her co-stars in the Charlie's Angels reboot. Someone's
Uh-oh.
dead.
Uh-oh. And I think it's you.
What? What's
Yeah.
going on?
I think that
Oh.
Adam somehow dropped out of the
Oh.
call. But it was weird because he was aware of the
He's
fact.
still here. I can still hear
There he
him.
is.
By
Yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Crazy.
I'm in here.
Let me read it
And Joel's
again. I
here.
don't know where you were. You were at Jacob. All right, let me start from Jacob. Being on Team Jacob myself, I wouldn't dare talk about anyone from Twilight. Instead, I want to take a look at her co-stars in 2019 Charlie's Angel reboot. Of the main cast, only one of the Angels has done any work in gaming, and even then, it's only in one title. Ella Balinska, who plays Jane Cano, is that one person. Tell me the game credit she has, and a bonus point in any round for the character's full name. So, who's
Wait,
this
no,
girl
you're
from
Adam?
Charlie's Angels that's in a video game? You got her
Yeah,
picture.
Toby, can you not hear him?
No, I can't hear him at all.
Oh, no.
I can hear you.
I can hear Adam fine.
I'll reboot.
I could just see stuff moving on the cork board.
Everybody, be careful. Adam's currently rebooting.
Be careful.
Toby, can you hear me now?
I can hear you and I can see you now.
Hey.
Okay. You want to read them real quick? Basically, Kristen Stewart was in Charlie's Angels. Of the main cast, only one of them has done any work in gaming. That person is Ella Balinska? It's the young lady we see there with the red background.
You can tell that Adam has watched the Charlie's Angel reboot a lot. He's just
I
so
love it.
intimately familiar with that movie. And
Tell me
its
the game
actors.
credit that she has and a bonus point if you can give me her full name.
The Quarry.
This man loves the Quarry. No, it is not the Quarry.
Till Dawn.
No, it is not Until
Okay,
Dawn.
those are my two. I'm out.
My background changed to green.
It
When
did.
did that happen?
That happened
Mass
about
Effect
3 or 4
2.
minutes ago.
No, not Mass Effect.
Baldur's Gate 3.
Nope. You guys don't recognize her from Charlie's Angels? Nobody watched Charlie's Angels 2019?
Nope.
Any more guesses, or you guys want me to give you a clue? But remember, there will always be a bonus point if you can tell me the character's name. But if
Yes,
not,
I
it'll
guess
just be...
Just Cause.
No, not Just Cause.
Call of
Does
Duty,
the character's
Modern
name
Warfare
count
2.
towards our two?
It's not Call of Duty.
Does the name count towards our 2 guesses?
No, that's just part of your guess. Like, if you
Okay.
can tell me both, then you will get a bonus.
What if we get the game wrong, but we get the character's name right?
There's no fucking way that's possible.
I mean, Joel has done it for. He was like,
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know.
right.
This is
That looks
Ella
like
Fitzgerald
character's
from
name.
fucking Mario Party.
All right, you guys want a clue?
Yeah, give me a clue.
All right. The game is a fantasy game, currently an exclusive, but free to come elsewhere in 2025. The game is a fantasy game,
Vowed.
currently exclusive, but free to come anywhere in 2025. It is not avowed. The game's not out.
Yeah, I know.
Is she Frey in that really terrible game Forspoken?
My man's getting
Oh
really
my
excited.
God.
Spoken.
Oh, it is from Forspoken. It's Frey Holland from Forspoken. That is the one video game credit she has.
Wow.
And
Damn.
damn, that was clutch, I will say.
Cleaning up with 2 points there.
Toby, I can't believe you don't remember this Square Enix PlayStation 5 exclusive game that nobody played.
I didn't know it was exclusive, to be honest.
It is, yeah. I mean, no one played it, but yeah,
That's
she's
exactly
the main
what
thing
I
that
think.
people might remember about her is that her mother is Lorraine Pascal. If you ever want to look up a beautiful woman who's 50 but looks like she's 30, look her up. She's gorgeous, and she's my secret crush. And that is it for our final round. I'll tally up these final scores. Getting a gold medal at the last second for knowing Frey from Forspoken. Brennan, give yourself a gold medal.
That doesn't feel deserved.
Coming in second place and getting themselves a silver medal, Joel Campos.
I'm here.
Click it
I'm
in there.
here.
And last and certainly least, getting 1 point for I don't even remember what it was, Chad Michael Ennis gets a bronze medal.
I don't remember what I got.
Oh,
for
you
yet.
PlayStation Battle.
PlayStation All Stars. Yeah,
Whatever.
Yeah.
All right, now let me see the total thing. I mean, I can guess who's in first, but let me look at this whole thing.
God damn it! For real?
Not only is Brennan in first, but he has officially set the record, the highest possible record you can have for this show.
You literally can't be any better. Let's see. Toby got. Let's see. That's that.
I got last. Come on now. But
I'll count.
I'm the people's champion.
Let me count them.
I'm the people's champion.
You got that, and then and then don't even matter because Chad can't beat that. But then 3, and then second place. All right, very good. Tallying up all the medals. Everyone step up to the podium. First up, I want to invite not a placer or a winner of any kind, but Toby. You did get 3 whole points from your medal, and by the way, Toby, I like you so much as a person. I just want to give you the props that you deserve. Thank you for being here, for being a retro game guy, and just getting all the amnesia questions. There's nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, that was. I think this was rigged. I think you guys.
Alex wasn't running it, so.
Put me in the spot to get all the crappy questions. I think I'm the people's champion. That's all there is. Like, I may be last on this game, but I came in first in everyone's hearts. I know I did. So
First in my heart.
It would have turned the tides completely if Cozy didn't mess up your cheat on the how long to beat thing.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Threw off your momentum.
That would have changed everything.
He got
Yeah.
second place in that event. I didn't think he was. Okay, but no, Toby, thank you again for coming on. Where can people find your stuff?
You can find, like I said earlier, Secret Levels Podcast. It's a retro video game review show. We go over one game per episode. We go over the history, the story, the gameplay, some fun facts. And then we rate it at the end. We've got almost 200 episodes. We do a multiple choice quiz game twice a year called the Retro Olympics on our feed. And like I said, we're going to have the summer 2024 Retro Olympics coming out this Friday. Well, I don't know when this is going to come out, but
It'll be 2 months ago. Go check it out, guys.
Yeah, it'll be so it'll be out, and we'll be probably past episode 200. So we got a great big backlog at Secret Levels Pod, and if you want to follow me on social media, I'm at Toby Von Doom. So yeah, go check out my stuff, and I am your people's champion.
Love it. My champion, especially when you have Zanger on. Moving on to our bronze medal winner and the man who came in 3rd place overall. Get your ass up on the podium, Joel Campos.
Look, it wasn't my best showing, but all champions have down days, and this just happens to be one of the down days. I'll be back. I'm going to bounce right back, and I'm in it to win it. I'll see you, Brennan, in the champions game. Champions only. Chad will never be there. He's never won the not gaming Olympics ever in his life, and he never will. Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Campos63 and check out Respawn Aim Fire. I've been helping out with the show.
Very humble. I like that. The humbleness you showed there. Coming in 2nd place, get up on that, your hair's down to your upper butt or whatever you said. Chad Michael Ennis, our silver place winner. How you feeling, bud?
Suck it, Cozy. That's all I got to say.
All right.
Love it. And that leaves at the top of the mountain, just up on top. Can't nobody push him off. He's up there and he's not going anywhere with literally the best possible score of all time. Brennan with the gold medal, all 12 possible points. Brennan, how you feeling?
Wow, feels pretty good. It is a shock to me. I really thought I was boned as soon as you said it was a horror themed episode. Yeah, for stuff I've got coming out, an animated short I worked on is starting to premiere at some festivals. It's called Hey Men. It's about the rise of fascism and opportunists taking advantage of vulnerable young men. I think it's a really important film. I think it's worth seeing if you can. So yeah, that's it.
And if you can't actually talk about this, we can always cut this out of the recording. But you also had a small part in an upcoming animated show involving a camp in Canada, correct?
Yes, the Canadian superhero Captain Canuck is being hopefully rebooted. They're shopping around, I believe. It's one of those things that I kind of know what's going on, but I don't really know what's going on. But they're pushing to make a new show about Captain Canuck, and I had the privilege of designing the new Captain Canuck.
Why does that feel like a slur? Feels like something we shouldn't be saying.
No, he's awesome. Yeah, thank you for coming on. Thank you for being the winner. Thank you, everyone else.
So much for having me.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Thank you guys for joining us for this Gaming-Athlon Fall Spooky Time Edition. We will see you next time. Remember when David Letterman would throw the postcards? That's what I'm doing.
No, I never watched David Letterman because I'm not 50.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.